Hey everybody, it's Alison Sullivan. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia on the west coast of Canada, and I'm just going to make sure that I'm broadcasting and that you can hear me and see me. So I'm just going to my page where you guys are probably watching me, and there I am, and I'm just going to see. Yep, I'm good, and I'm live on YouTube too. So I just have to wait for my friends to join in and we'll get started today. Hope everybody's good. I'm back from Mexico. I'm back from the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip, which was fantastic. Very hot in Mexico. And it was really nice to see people and my friends. And it was a fabulous resort and we ate too much and it was good. It's all good. But anyway, here we are back in the real world. Okay, so hopefully people are going to join me. I don't see anybody yet, and that may just be because people aren't used to, I've been away, and I've been posting not lives, so recorded things, so perhaps people aren't used to me being back, but I hope they are, and I hope, I can't see anybody commenting, so if you are here, please comment because I'd love to see you. I'm going to start creating soon and hope that people join in. If not, then people can watch on the replay and maybe people will join after we get started. So I'm just going to, oh, good chat. Just going to expand the screen here. So here we go. Hi, Ellie. Oh, good, somebody's here. And I'm going to get started over here. So here we are. I am going to be using the Adventurous Sky bundle. Hi, Keisha. How are you? Thank you for sending me those sheets. I really appreciated it. That was really kind of you. Keisha sent me some sheets that had kind of colors of DSP and whatnot. And I've been sort of making my own and getting things from other people. So between us, I think we've got it covered. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. So in the new catalog, this is the first time we've been able to open it. We've got the Take to the Sky suite. This is the suite that Ange McKay and I are using for our upcoming class, which is on May the 25th at 10 a.m. Pacific time in a private exclusive Facebook group. So we're going to be using these products and I'm going to show you what's included in the goodie bag and whatnot. Okay. Now, for those of you who are my customers, or not, you don't have to be my customer. All you have to do is sign up for my newsletter. The link is here. You'll see it once I finish recording. I'm going to be sending out some cheat sheets in my next newsletter, and it's going to include some things like a sheet that I created that's got all the punches, because this catalog, there are so many things I love about it, and there are things that I miss, like you guys. We miss some things because it takes time to change, right? I did miss having a page that's got the punches, so I created this one, and I'm going to be including it in my newsletter. And then I also included Designer Series paper. And we have a lot more paper than you would imagine because a lot of it, some of it got carried forward. Like we've got the Bright and Beautiful, and we've got Winter Meadow and Nature Sweetness. Those are still, and Perennial Lavender. Those are still available over on the online exclusives. But again, we don't have a page that's got all of our paper. So this is something I'm going to include. And Keisha sent me a print or PDF today that's got the colors associated with it. So I'll include that. So thanks, Keisha. And then the other thing is I've got a little cheat sheet of the colors for each of the embellishments. Okay, so then you can print them off and just stick them in your catalog. Okay, all right. So let's get started with today's project. We're using the Adventurous Sky, which is the bundle. Gosh, it's kind of a mess. Oh, well, you get the idea. We've got the planes and the clouds, and we've got stamps and dies that cut out the images. Okay, so in the class that's coming up, you're going to want to get the bundle. okay? And we're going to be making 8 cards. That's 4 designs, 2 of each, okay? And then you're also going to get a goodie bag. So let me show you what's in the goodie bag. We've got a full package. Look at that, 5 different Baker's Twine. So Baker Twine Essential Pack, you're going to get all of that. You're going to get a full pack of the Basic Gray and Smoky Slate Pearls. And you're going to get half a pack of the Designer Series paper. Here it is. Love this. Look at this. That's great. It's like clouds. This is my favorite piece. You see here. This sheet here is actually one sheet. I've just cut it in half. You'll get both sides, of course. But you can see that there's these little individual panels that you can cut out and use. Okay. And then there's the other side. The other side is more of a, this looks like the same piece, but it's actually not. Oh yeah, it is. Sorry. Ooh. That's that one sheet cut in half. Okay. So you're going to get a 12 by 12 of each of these, but it's cut to 6 by 12 just so I can mail it to you. So you won't get, I'll be able to mail by Canada Post. Okay. So that's what's included. Plus, of course, your card kit so you can make those 8 cards. All right. Any questions? Hi, Gail. How are you? Nice to see you. Okay. So the card that I'm making today is a card that I'm casing, which means copy and share everything. My sister actually made this card for me. My sister Mo, Dicky from Toronto, and I'm going to be recreating her card. I hope, because I didn't actually start gathering all my pieces until about 20 minutes ago. I was a little out of it. Hard to come back from holidays. So let me get my bone folder here. So we've got boho blue. I've just cut it to 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay. So that's the front of our card. And then I've got a piece of Designer Series paper. I wanted to use the clouds. That's what Mo used, so I'm going to use what she used. Hope you guys are doing well. I missed you guys. I'm going to glue this to the front. Sure hope I'm doing this right. You know how you make a card like months ago? My sister and I made cards when I was in Toronto. Gosh, that's got to be, I don't know, 2 months ago. And then I forget. What did we do? So we're going to do that. Okay. And then I'm going to cut out a shape from the middle. And we're going to use the nested essential dies. Thank goodness these carried forward. Hallelujah. So I'm going to use 2 sizes here. I'm just going to make sure. So this one here, and then the next size down, which would be this one. Let me just make sure. Yep. So these 2 we're going to use. I'm going to cut out from the front. I'm going to cut out the larger of the 2. So I think this one is the 2nd and 3rd largest. I think so. So not the smallest, but the next 2. I'm going to use my repositionable tape because I don't want this to move. So I'm going to just eyeball this. This is just eyeballing. Okay. And then I'm also going to get a piece of basic white, and I'm going to cut out another smaller one from that. Let's do this. Okay. And then, oh, who we got here? Hi, Wendy. I haven't seen you for a while. How's it going in Wales? Swansea. Hi, Mo. I'm making your card today, Mo. Hi, Bobby. Nice to see you guys. Okay, so we're going to be cutting that out the middle. We're going to be cutting this one out. And then out of another piece of boho, I'm going to cut another one of these. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to be using my Stampin' Cut and Emboss over on my other table because it's too big to bring in here. But let me show you the sandwich. So I've got platform 1, and then I've got number 2, plate number 2. Then I've got a clear plate, which is number 3. Okay, and then I've got this piece like so. And then I've got the clear one that goes on top. Okay, so we're going to run that one through. You can probably hear me grinding it away here. Okay. Okay. Then, so I've got that little opening now, which is perfect. But I also want to cut out one of the same size. I could use this piece. In fact, I might use that piece. I'm not sure yet. We're just going to play and see which one I like better when the time comes. Okay. So now I can use my little mini. Mary, how are you? Mary Stampin' Dreams. I love that. It's a great name. So for our little machine, our regular little mini here, we're going to use plate number, I don't know, it's light gray. I think it's 3, and then 2, and then our paper and our die, and then another clear plate. All good on the side of the pond. Yes, everything is good over here too. My gosh, it's 11 o'clock over there, isn't it? It's 11 p.m. where you are. Or is it midnight? I don't even know. I think it's 8 hours, right? Thanks for coming to join me so late. I appreciate that. All right. And then I've got my basic white. And I'm going to cut that out. So we're just gathering all our little bits that we need. Okay. I haven't given you the measurements because this is just scraps of the white and the boho, right? Okay. And let's see, what else do I need? I think that's good for now. Put that away. Now, I've got a piece, I think this is 4 3/4 by 1 1/2. And I did go ahead and emboss this already. I'm not sure why I did, but I did. I'm using the Metal Plate 3D embossing folder, which I think when my sister made this card for me, I think it's brilliant because she's thought about, kind of metal and, it looks like rivets and metal plane. I thought that was kind of smart of her. So that's a great embossing folder to use. Okay, so I got this. I'm going to make a little tail, I guess is what we're going to call this, right? We call it a little tail. And all you do is cut up in the middle. Just guess the middle. Don't have to be perfect. And then from each side, you're going to cut from the edge to the middle and the edge to the middle, and then you get that little banner cut. Okay. All right. Then I've got a piece of basic white, and let's get some stamps. Let's see here. I think, how about you're the best, plain and simple? I love that saying, don't you? Okay, so we've got you're the best, plain and simple. Here it is. And I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, it's not very straight, is it? Ink that up in Night and Navy. So we're going to kind of carry that color theme through. It's 11:22. Oh my gosh, I was just about to turn in. I saw you were live. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you joined me. Okay, so I want to this is going on the inside of my card. So I'm just going to stamp that like so. Night Navy is a color that you cannot go wrong with. How many? Oh gosh, it's been around for a long time, right? And I have used it over the years. And then you get out of the habit, you start replacing it with other colors, and I'm so glad to bring it back. So I'm going to just glue this little strip. So this is 4 by, I think it's 1/2 inch, just on the bottom, just to give it some interest. Okay. All right. All right. Now, I'm probably going to do this out of order. Sometimes I do things out of order. So this is going to go inside. And that little piece that we embossed is going to be our buckle. So remember, we've made buckle cards before. Okay, so this isn't our first rodeo at making them. So here's what I would do. I'm just going to line that up where it would be on the front. And then what I want to do is I want to take my straight edge here. And I'm going to take my bone folder, and I just want to give it a little score. Okay, now there might be other ways of doing this that make more sense. Probably is, but that's what I'm going to do. So then I'm going to line that up again and see if that makes sense where it is. I think that's good. So you just want to kind of, this is a bit fussy, right? Because you're kind of maneuvering this. And then you're just kind of seeing where that goes. Yeah, maybe up a little titch. I think that looks good. Yeah, maybe just a titch more. There, I think that's good. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is take this. I'm going to open that up. I'm going to put some of my glue down and then just press that down. Okay, just give it a sec to kind of set. Okay, looks good. Hopefully you guys saw the not lives, but the recordings that I left you for when I was away in Mexico. I left you gosh, I don't even know what I did. I do know I did the catalog walkthrough, so I hope that you were able to watch that. That was last Wednesday. And then this Sunday, I got home really late, like I'm talking after midnight on Saturday night. Just wasn't up to jumping on Sunday. Okay, so there we go. So that's what we've got. We've got our buckle, the start of our little buckle. Now, you can either use this piece. Okay. So this would go, let me just show you. This would go either like, this would just go in like this, and then this would be on top. Or you can put back in the piece that cut out. And I'm going to use that piece. Okay, I like it. I'll show you my sister's in a minute, but I also have to figure out exactly where this is going to be. So we're going to line this up. And I'm going to carefully open this up. And then I'm going to, let me just make sure, Mo, I've got this right? I think I did it wrong the last time. And my sister said, oh, Allie, you didn't do your buckle right. So she taught me how to do it. So that's going to go like that. Okay. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. All good. Yay, there we go. All good. Okay. Can you see that? Hopefully. All right, let's grab our little basic white here. And we're going to use the little plane. So that's this guy. And I think it would be helpful, oh so helpful, if I actually put the label on the back of this guy. Okay, because that way I can see what I'm stamping and what way it is. So to apply your label, if you take it off the sheets, you can take the whole thing off. Okay, hopefully you can see this. I'm taking the whole label off. I'm turning it this way. And I'm peeling off the back. Got my little take a pick here. And there we go. And then I've got my little plane here. And then it's a lot easier to kind of line this up with the label because it's cut the same size and shape as the red rubber. Okay, so there we go. All right, let's grab that. Oh, Night of Navy. Now I am going to grab a piece of scrap paper here, just a sec here. There we go. And let's stamp, let's ink this up. And our little plane is flying in here. And we'll just put one in the middle. There we go. All right, looks good. Next, let's clean that stamp off. And we're going to stamp it again, but this time we're going to emboss it. Because, you know, I'm usually embossing, aren't I? I emboss a lot. I've just got a scrap of Night of Navy. And we're going to take our embossing body, give that a nice little rub. Got our Versamark. Got our plane. Let's Stamp our plane. Go. And let's add some white embossing powder. So we got kind of that navy on white and white on navy. Like I said, this is my sister's card. I'm casing it. She was like a little machine turning out cards when I was there. Okay, so let's grab our heat tool and let's heat set that. So far, so good. Thanks, Mo. Yeah, I think I got it right. I love the white when it just pops on those dark colors like black or navy. Just looks so rich. I don't think there's anything that's magical as white, is there? I think that's good. Is that good? I think so. Okay, so let's grab our little plane. I love it when Stampin' Up! Has dies. Oops, my little dies are stuck way in there. That actually cut out the images, right? So then you don't have to fussy cut. I don't even remember the days where we had to cut out everything. Remember? Didn't have a die cutting machine. If you wanted to cut something out, you had to use your scissors. I'm not into fussy cutting. I know there are lots of people that are. My friend Leanne is the master of fussy cutting. Andrew's good too, but I gotta say Leanne is spectacular at it. All right, let's bring in our little embossing machine. Go, go. Let's get that through. Okay. Right. Okay. Should see my little mess beside me. All right, here's our piece. Now we're going to glue that down. Now, there's my card. But where the heck is my card? Okay, here we go. Okay, so Mo told me this. Put this over that, and then this is going to go over this. Okay, so let's do that. But before I do that, we want our buckle to be through. Whew. That's what I was doing wrong too. I did that wrong too. Okay, so just glue that down. Hold that in place. I think I got it, Mo. Can't believe it. I actually did it right. All right. Now I want some dimensionals because we are going to pop up our little plane. I thought this was really a cute idea that Mo came up with, where she could have just left it, but she added this little popped up plane, and I think it just brought all those colors together, right? Brilliant. Here we go. Okay. Now I am going to add some of my gray pearls because this is what we're using for our class. The first thing I want to do actually is I want to add one of these little guys to my propeller. Okay, and then I want to take some of the bigger ones and I'm just going to add them. Two different colors. There's gray and just like that. I think that's good. Okay, so there is our card. You can sort of see that buckle. Okay, let me show you Mo's. Here's first. Now she chose to use the boho on the back side, right? So they're both nice. And she's also used the embellishment that comes as part of the suite. Let me get the name of it right here. Gosh, what's the name? Looks like a rivet. Oh my gosh, where is it? Just a sec. Coming. Eventually, here we go. It is called Industrial Trinkets. Okay, so you can see that Mo has added one of those industrial trinkets. Okay. Oh, hi, Wendy. Yeah, at the beginning I was talking about Mexico. How can you not have fun? It was hot. It was beautiful. The resort was like a 5-star. It was unbelievable. And it was just, the food was like 5-star. It was unbelievable. Just saw this. I guess that's too big. We're not going to put that on. All right, so that's our card for today, our buckle card. Let me show you some other cards. So remember to sign up for this class, okay? So here's another one that my sister made. She was on a roll. This is using the dies to create the little bifold plane here. Look at this. This is a spanner card. Isn't this great? Look at this. It's perfect for this design. Perfect. This one here, I don't know what you'd call this. My sister's on the call. She might know. But she created this. I thought it was just really interesting because check this out. When you open this up, she's got a little place where you could give somebody a little gift card. That would be nice to get an Air Canada gift card. And then we made this one together a little while ago. I think it was before I went to Mexico. And then I made this one also before I went to Mexico. So I'm using those pieces that are included in the class. We've got the baker's twine and we've got the pearls. Okay, so here's something. I wanted to show you some stuff that I got yesterday. So I got my order yesterday from May 1st, and I wanted to show you some embellishments because I think sometimes they don't show up in the catalog the way they are beautiful. And I just was like, oh, every time I open a new one. So look at these ones. Can you see these? Aren't these awesome? Can you see the designs on them? Love it. So this is adhesive backed dappled dots. Love this. Love. These ones are really pretty too because they're like little faceted, but they're not heavy. Iridescent faceted gems. Can you see those? Those are really cool. Okay, I love these ones. This is part of that Mediterranean bloom. Sweet. Love these. These are Opal Rounds assortment. Also pretty. Okay, these ones are nice too. These are adhesive back sparkle gems. And this one here is adhesive back dots for days. Dots for days. These are really cool. I love the colors. Pretty, pretty. Okay, this is the one I think that I opened and I was like, oh, love that. Now there's, that's blooming pearls, but we've had those before. That's not new. But these ones, I don't know what it is about these ones. Transparent adhesive back dots. I opened these and I just went, oh yeah, love these. Look at them. Look at the colors. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, love, 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 love. Okay, let me bring those back in. Let me come back over here and see you guys. Okay. All right, there we are. Anybody? Fab card. It is a fab card. You did a great job. Thanks for sharing with me. Because today I was like, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I was feeling a little jet laggy today. I'm not quite sure why. Anyway, so I thought, oh, I'll make Mo's buckle card. So you saved me today. Okay. I think that's all, you guys. So nice to see some of you I haven't seen in a while on here. I haven't seen Wendy, who's now going to go to bed, and I haven't seen Bobby in a bit. So thanks, you guys, for joining me, and I'll see you again on Sunday at 10 a.m. So I will be back into my regular scheduled times, okay? You have to watch me on YouTube or on my page. If you watched me on a group before, I can't stream there anymore because Meta doesn't allow it. So it's kind of a pain, but hopefully you'll find me. All right, you guys. Thanks so much. No questions? Okay, so I will see you on Sunday. Thanks, Wendy. You take care too. Okay, you guys. Bye for now. Happy stamping.